She looked at me completely confused about what was happening to her, and she said something I will never forget. I don't recognize myself anymore. I feel like my body is slipping away from me. And the most disturbing part of her story is that all her blood tests came back completely normal, but her body was collapsing, and her energy was disappearing day after day. And what makes this even more unsettling is that no one could find anything wrong, not on paper. I'm Flory. Welcome to Healthy Body Science. And today I'm going to tell you Sarah's story, a real woman inspired by many patients. A woman who looked completely healthy on paper, but in reality no longer recognized her own body, because without energy, nothing in life works. Subscribe, it's free, and it truly helps me continue creating these videos. Today you're going to understand something crucial, because we're not just talking about fatigue, we're talking about an entire hormonal system that can look normal on paper, but be completely dysregulated in reality. Sarah's story. Sarah is 35 years old, has 2 children, and a normal life on the surface. But over the past few months, something has slowly started changing inside her body. At first, it's subtle, a bit of unexplained fatigue, a bit of brain fog, nothing alarming. Then one day, she starts noticing something strange. She does everything like before, but nothing works like before anymore. She doesn't recover. She gains weight without changing her diet. She feels cold while everyone else feels fine, and her energy slowly starts fading. But the real shock comes the day she gets her lab results, and she's told everything is normal. And at that moment, she starts doubting herself. A question begins to eat away at her. How can she feel so bad when her body is supposed to be normal? The system no one ever explained to her. What Sarah doesn't know yet is that her body works like a very precise command system. Everything starts in the brain. More specifically, in a small area that constantly monitors your energy levels. When the body detects low energy, the brain sends a first signal. This is TSH. TSH is like a command message. It tells the thyroid, produce hormones, I need energy. And then the thyroid responds by producing 2 very important hormones. First, T4, which is a storage form, like energy kept in reserve for later, and then a smaller amount of T3, which is the active hormone responsible for heat, vitality, and overall body function. But here is the part almost no one explains. Most of your active energy does not come directly from the thyroid, because T4 must be converted in other organs of the body, and this conversion is what truly determines your energy levels. The moment everything can collapse. T4 circulates through the blood. Then it must be converted into T3 in the liver, intestines, muscles, and even the brain. When everything works well, this system creates stable energy, warmth, and mental clarity. But if just one link slows down, the entire system gradually starts to break down. And this is where Sarah gets trapped, because her TSH looks normal on paper, which makes the brain believe everything is working fine. But inside, the problem is already there. The brain trap. The brain only sees one thing: hormone levels in the blood. It does not see what is happening inside the cells, so it says, there are enough hormones, everything is fine. But it cannot see what is happening at the cellular level, where real energy is actually produced. And while the brain believes everything is stable, the body is slowly starting to slow down more and more. The invisible decline. Sarah starts losing confidence in herself. She thinks she is the problem, that she lacks willpower, that she should pull herself together, that she is weak. But in reality, her body is not failing. It is adapting to survive. It is trying to protect her. Survival mode. When thyroid hormones are not effectively reaching the cells, the body activates an energy-saving mode. Everything slows down. Digestion, body temperature, metabolism, brain function. And the more she tries to push, the more her body shuts down. It's an invisible cycle, but extremely powerful. The big misunderstanding. She tries different solutions. She changes her diet. She adds more exercise. She tries to compensate, but without realizing it, she is asking an exhausted body to function like a fully energized one. The click moment. Then one day, someone tells her something completely different. What if your problem isn't a lack of discipline, but a lack of usable fuel? That sentence changes everything. The recovery process. She starts slowing down, listening to her body, reducing pressure, stopping the fight against herself, and slowly, she notices something strange. Her energy doesn't come back all at once, but it comes back. And what she finally understands is that her body was never broken, but that the message was never properly reaching the cells. And what Sarah understands at the end of her journey is something no one had ever clearly explained to her. And it completely changes the way she sees the human body, because we often think the thyroid is just another gland. But in reality, it is directly connected to your emotions, your stress, and the way you handle life. Never forget this important truth. The thyroid is deeply linked to your emotional balance, and in many cases, a treatment based only on T4 may feel like help. But sometimes it is like a drop in the ocean of deeper imbalances. But then, if the problem isn't only hormonal, what is your body really trying to tell you? Powerful analogy. A symptom is like a warning light on a car dashboard. And here's the mistake almost everyone makes: trying to turn off the light without ever checking the engine. You don't break the light bulb to make the warning disappear. You go to the garage and you look for the real issue. And if your body is doing this, it may be trying to warn you, not betray you. Emotional reframe. If you lack energy, it is not a character flaw. It is not a lack of willpower. It is not a lack of discipline. It is a biological signal. And what changes everything is what you do with that signal. Because the more you understand your body, the less you judge yourself. And the more you stop fighting it, the more you regain your power. But the real transformation begins here, when you stop seeing your body as an enemy and start seeing it as an intelligent system. Create the right conditions instead of forcing results. And little by little, your body starts working with you, not against you. And if you only remember one thing today, it is that your body is never against you. It is simply trying to protect you in its own way. If you love understanding how your body truly works, subscribe to Healthy Body Science, turn on notifications, because in the next video, I'm going to show you how to gradually help your body get out of survival mode and rebuild your energy step by step.